Folks, I came here to Politicon with the intention and the thought process, because that's how it typically is at political events, that I was going to, I guess, be angry. I was going to be able to get back in the face as some of the comments and some of the people would like to see, all right? My passion for this country is very, very strong. As I stand in front of George Washington, okay, and I think back to the bigger picture of America and what makes us so great, and as I walked around this venue and I realized that I couldn't get to the people that I wanted to actually get in their face, like James Comey, that was the big one, all right? I would love nothing more than to be in James Comey's face and explain to him what he did and whether or not it would matter or not matter to him, okay? But as I walked around and I started talking to people that are conservative, Republicans, liberals, Democrats, far left, far right, what I found was, in general, we all want the same damn thing. We want peace. We want to all be able to live the human race with dignity. And that's what the human race is. Do we live it fighting each other constantly, arguing about everything regardless of what our political views are? Is that how we really want to live our life? Okay, I can sit on videos and I can talk trash about Democrats or Republicans or liberals all day long. And you know I do that from time to time, depending on what they do. And I don't have a problem calling out anyone, whether it's a Democrat or it's a Republican. So when I got to going around here and I realized that I can't reach the people that I really want to say something to hopefully get a point across there how the American people feel about them because they ducked and dodged everywhere we went, then I met the average everyday person, whether they're wearing a Trump shirt or a Bernie shirt or supporting Elizabeth Warren or Cory Booker or President Trump or anyone else for that matter. They want the same thing that you and I want out of this life while we're here, and to leave this country for another generation, our children and our grandchildren and great-grandchildren, to be able to live the human race with dignity and pride and honor and respect. So the best way of doing it, in my mind, is to just open up a dialogue, which is what America stopped doing a long time ago. Take that divide that's in between the two parties and bring it together and find out, where do we actually agree with one another and how do we get from point A to point B? Now, obviously, as you saw, not a single person went on the air to say negative things that were horrible about our president. Not one of them. Maybe it's because I'm 6 foot and 300 pounds and they were afraid. I don't know. Or maybe it's because they really didn't have anything bad to say. But our media does. CNN and MSNBC and sometimes even Fox brings to you a divide. And I'm telling you, my friends, when I went in the VIP room and I saw people that you see and I see on the media loving each other, hugging each other, as if they were just at each other's kids' barbecue recently, and some of them were, then I go, wait a minute, just yesterday I saw you trashing everything we stand for, and vice versa. And then I go back here and realize that that's all a freaking show. It's a dog and pony show. And they're doing this shit on purpose. That's the difference. I want to show you the real American people and how they actually feel. When I get the opportunity to do it in front of someone that is 180 degrees from where conservatives or Republicans are, or vice versa, then I want to explain that and hopefully get them to at least educate themselves on common sense, because there's a way to go forward and a way to go backwards. None of us want socialism, and we're all going to do whatever it takes to make sure that doesn't happen to this country, the country that I serve for, the country that a lot of you served for, and some of you still do today. We want peace and prosperity, and we want the American dream. We want everything that our forefathers stood for. We want the Constitution to stay intact, and we want God, we want guns, we want everything our forefathers dreamed for us, but we want it in peace. Be prepared. Always stand up for your values and your beliefs, just like those on the left do. We on the right do as well. But when we come together and start talking about our differences, and we talk about the things that separate us, we all realize at the end we want the exact same thing. Some of us just have a little different way of getting to that point. Folks, thank you. God bless you all. Hello, American patriots. Douglas Ducote here. The Second Amendment, it's not for hunting. It's for protecting ourselves against our government. Well, the last thing you need to worry about is your weapon being rusted and not working. Folks, here's your product. FirearmGuard.com. Use promo code DOUG for free shipping. This will protect your weapon from any rust and mildew issues.